fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road on Dynamic Banter.
Oh.
Serpent's Tail.
Serpent's Tales of a Nighttime Horror.
Episode 1.
Episode 1. Jimmy walked up to the haunted house and couldn't believe what he was seeing. It was a haunted house.
He couldn't believe it, didn't think it was real.
You know, they say that the first...
Jimmy starts having sex with the haunted house.
Suddenly a ghost opens the door with huge tits.
It's like a Halloween special on Cinemax made for kids for some reason.
Boobs. That's what the episode's called.
Yeah, boobs. Episode 1, boobs.
Boobs. Hey, Mike, you know what it is? This is
that?
straight up porn music.
Yeah, I like it.
I just wanted some fun Halloween sounds because it's spooky time, Mike.
Yeah.
We're heading into spook time.
ST.
Yeah, it's ST, and we're heading right fast into it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Everyone talks so much shit about how they put the decorations out too early. I love it.
It's weird because it's like somehow Christmas decorations being up early is more annoying
because it's a
Halloween
Christian thing.
Stuff.
Because it's
I think you're right.
Like the commercialization of religion.
Yeah.
And Halloween is just like, let's all have fun and push our boobs up to our neck.
And it's like kind of dark, and it's kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
there might be some paganism, Satanism.
Yeah.
And so it makes people kind of go like, ooh. And also scary stuff is scary.
And people really love cinnamon this time of year.
Yeah, dude. People love cinnamon all up in their shit.
Yeah.
But man, I love Halloween season, Mike. I love the fall. Even if it won't feel like fall
Ever
until
again.
December.
Yeah, man. I people don't realize that it's so different out here, and it's alarmingly different.
Yeah.
We used to go to this Snowline Orchard, which is an apple orchard, just like about an hour north, and it used to have like a week of stuff that felt like fall.
Dude, that's so cool.
And now that's
like haunted hayrides.
haunted
and stuff
hayrides.
like that. Yeah.
You go pick apples. Obviously, you have like they make apple cider. They make like apple cider donuts, and
Dude.
it just like it's surrounded by trees and there's leaves. And then we went either during the pandemic or right after, and it was after we had a bunch of fires. And it's this beautiful like autumn picturesque whatever. And then there's all these like black used to be trees,
Like charred up,
Yeah.
like and they look like exactly what you think they look
And then you gotta
like.
sit there as a human being with all of your past experience of fall and be like, still good.
Still fall.
Still good.
Dude, I remember thinking like, because we don't have like apple picking here, really. Like
Not
maybe
in LA. You just gotta go. You gotta travel.
you gotta get outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go out of LA, or I mean, I'm sure they have them in California.
Oh yeah. The place I'm talking about, hour north.
Is California?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I just like, for some reason, my East Coast friends would suggest apple picking as like a thing to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, this sounds so much like 1800s. There's nothing to do. Shit. Like, let's go apple picking.
We have people pick our apples.
Right. Where there are people, my family will pick the apples. I don't have to go do it.
I've never reached for anything.
No, I'll never get it. But I'll say hi to my cousins and my uncles and stuff. But so I never really like. I always thought of it as like this cartoon thing, because I guess I never saw it in my childhood.
Oh, dude, I can. Well, you grew up like your existence is like LA and south of that.
Yeah.
So you just climate wise, you never had that.
Exactly.
You never
And
grew up with it.
we just didn't have like the leaves would change a little bit, but we didn't have like huge like seasonal changes.
Yeah.
So like I feel like when the seasons would change, it would bring on things like, oh, let's go apple picking. The weather's like perfect for it, and like where you get like apple cider and shit. But that sounds so fucking appealing to me.
Yeah.
But I've never done it.
We should figure out exactly the 1 week where it would be awesome
the
to
weather's
go
perfect.
to snowline and go.
Yeah. Dude, I would love it.
Because it's very nice, man.
Yeah?
It's very nice.
Oak Glen is another one that's like 45 minutes.
You done apple
Oh,
picking
fine.
before
Yeah.
that? It's nice.
Same thing as that with apple cider and everything.
Yeah.
You go over to the tree and you go like, that's the one I want. You just rip it right
You
off
rip
the
the
tree.
tree from the
Cut
ground,
the tree
from
down.
its earth.
You rip it out of the...
Yeah.
You get those roots out.
We
Yeah.
don't do the apple picking part because those apples get rotty and they fall off the tree fast. So you got to go at such a really specific time. But the orchard does it. That's like all they do all day. And then they have a section where you and your family could go. And like during the summer, I think it's like strawberry season. You could do it with strawberries.
hell yeah.
There's even in Van Nuys, there's this spot right by the highway that, you know, once in a while they take like a dirt parking lot
And
and
they
put
put
Christmas trees
pumpkins in
in
it
it.
and shit.
Yeah, yeah. That made me sad when I moved here.
I know.
It made me sad, but it's also like they're trying.
I know.
And I like that.
And it works for people
Yeah.
who are like city kids.
Yeah,
or
and they don't
whatever.
have that. Like where was that dirt?
Yeah. How come there's like a homeless encampment?
Yeah.
Where me and my family had a really nice Christmas tree
Those are my memories.
experience.
Yeah, I hate when they put like pumpkins in the mall parking lot.
I know.
And there's just pavement
I
and
know.
pumpkins.
There's also like the even more like commercialized easy way to get a pumpkin where they have that big box full of pumpkins outside the grocery store.
At the entrance.
Yeah.
Like take the watermelons out.
Yeah.
And we gotta fit the pumpkins in.
And then there's like one watermelon in there.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Who did this? How am I supposed to carve a face into the watermelon?
Right.
Which wouldn't be that bad of an idea.
I bet people have done it.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that. A summer pumpkin.
Yeah.
A watermelon. A jacko melon. Melon lantern.
Automelon.
Yeah. Dude, but anyway, it's Halloween time. I'm excited. I just want to go out and be spooky scaries and get scared and eat candy.
Yeah.
And watch spooky movies.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing, dude.
Yeah.
I love watching spooky movies with pals, shoveling candy corn into your throat.
Yeah.
No
We do love candy
swallowing.
corn. No, it's
No
not allowed.
chewing.
No swallowing until Halloween.
So if you're eating candy
Hear
corn,
that, lady?
you can chew it all up, but you better spit it out. Let it slide down your throat.
No swallowing till Hallows Eve.
Ladies.
Tell your boyfriend.
Those ladies will listen to it. Mike, I went to Las Vegas
Yeah.
recently.
What'd you do? It feels like if I was just listening to this, you started playing this, and then you were gonna sing what we did. Well,
So I walked down the strip and I saw lots of shit.
I bought a fake ID from a dude with a hip.
Got some White Castle, fuck with an asshole.
Is there a White Castle in Vegas?
There is. There's a few White Castles.
Wow,
dude.
really?
And I'll tell you, man, that's the first time I ever had White Castle was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Not in New York.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe that's not true. I don't know. Fuck my memory. Who cares? I'm sure I said.
They're gonna be real mad on Reddit about this one.
They're gonna be like, dude, Steve is like losing his mind. He said this is the first time Steve said he had White Castle in New York 4 years ago. So what's true on this show? That's what would happen if our show got huge.
Yeah.
We'd get people doing that.
What the fuck are they even talking about
Yeah.
anymore? What the fuck are we talking about
These guys are
7 years
annoying.
ago?
Why am I listening to this? I can't fall asleep to this shit.
I do, but you can't.
Try to fall asleep. Try to fall asleep.
And the lights on the strip are so
Listen
bright.
to the show and try to fall asleep. Listen to this show. Are you falling asleep? Let's have a sleep.
Listen to the show and try to fall asleep and listen to the show.
Song gets quiet so you can sleep. Everything gets quiet so you can sleep. Everything's low so you can sleep.
The world gets
Now we're
quiet
whispering.
so you can sleep.
Now we're whispering. Now we're quiet. Time to have a sleep. And now we're back. Wake up.
Wake up from the sleep.
Wake up from your sleep. We're 9 minutes into this show, and if you're asleep right now, you better wake the fuck up.
You should sleep real good. No swallowing the Halloween.
I don't give a fuck that dude. Tell someone else.
I like when Kevin dances a little bit.
Wake the fuck up. It's time for Dynamic Banter!
So what'd you do in Vegas?
Mike, I went to Vegas, and I had a good time. It was great. I went with a friend.
Yeah.
It's always fun to go with a friend.
Going to Vegas by yourself seems like the saddest
The
thing.
worst idea ever.
Yeah.
But we had a real good time, and so we went into like this big mall. And by the way, it was hot as balls. Of course it was, right?
Vegas is very hot.
And we drove, man. We drove.
Yeah. That's fun. What's that, like 3 hours?
It's
from
a
here?
3-hour drive. It's nice and easy. You blast right through.
Yeah.
And no problem. It depends on when you go, right?
Can I say one thing about
Go
the
ahead,
drive?
baby, yeah.
First time I ever tried edibles was on the drive. I was not driving. I was in the passenger seat. And the first time I ever had edibles was on the drive from LA to Las Vegas. And I laughed so hard the entire time. This is my friend Travis and my friend George. You ever meet George Basil?
Maybe not.
He's one of those dudes where you might have seen him. My friend Travis Helwig and George Basil gave me those Kiva coffee bean things.
Those are nice.
And I laughed for 3 hours.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
And so the whole experience becomes, by the time you get to Vegas, everything was fun. You were just laughing on the
Yeah.
whole drive, maybe shoving beef jerks, jerking off beef, jerking beef, and shoveling down Doritos, Cool Ranch,
Yeah, I'd like that.
sucking on slurps, slurping down, slurping them down.
Yes.
And it's so fun. And then you get to Vegas and you're like, whoa! This is what it sounds like. Slot machines, bitches, titties, dicks, shit, dick tips.
Caesar's Palace has all the dick tips.
It's the biggest dick tip in the continental United States.
Not only is that the biggest thermometer in the world on the way to Las Vegas and Banter, there's also the biggest dick tips you've ever seen.
It used to be called Caesar's Dick Tip.
Come see some dick tips tonight at the Caesar's Palace. You wanna come see just dick tips? No shaft?
Some people want that. So anyway, we were walking around the mall. There's a mall next to Treasure Island. T.I., if you're cool.
The rapper.
And I went into this toy shop. Because, you know me, man. I gotta go into a toy shop.
Yeah.
What am I gonna walk past a toy shop
You're in
making loud sounds and not go in?
What am I gonna walk past a toy shop where everything they have is on in the front of the store?
All the sounds that come out of a toy store is my siren song.
Yeah.
Like it will pull me in like the pie smell.
Yeah. Dude, if you
Like,
were
you know
a
how
peacock,
characters like floating.
when you spread your
Yeah,
floors,
they come out.
it would be that
My
song.
beard goes. All these colorful feathers come out.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went into this toy shop and everything's expensive as fuck, obviously, because it's Vegas.
That's how they get you.
You got all these high rollers in there dropping coin.
Dude, who wins at the slot machine is like, I gotta go to the toy store.
I know, right? It's so funny because
I gotta go get an Evil Dead statue.
they basically have, dude, you see some of the funniest shit in Vegas, obviously, because it's like Las Vegas is like LAX outdoors. you've got every type of person there from all over the world, and all of them are like, they don't give a fuck about you.
They're all on. Everyone in Vegas is having a weekend like, fuck it.
Yeah. No one.
Everyone.
It's and then there's the people that live there that are like, and then there's the people that are all over the strip that don't live anywhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's just everything.
Yeah.
Like, you're seeing, like, probably the worst of that humanity has to offer as far as, like, a public place goes.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Vegas person?
Oh, man.
Because I have one in mind.
That's a really good question.
My favorite Vegas person
I got a couple.
is the guy in, like, a McDonald's or a Carl's Jr. wearing what was 3 days ago a very nice suit.
But now it's unbuttoned.
The collar's unbuttoned,
Yeah.
and there's like a cigarette hole or
Yeah.
something like that, and he's eating fries like this.
And the pants are wrinkled up because they were on the floor
yeah,
all night.
yeah,
Dude, my favorite person is very similar to that guy. I like to walk through the casino and see the guy sitting at the bar with his hands.
that's like all the NPCs in Grand Theft Auto 5. When you go into the casino and they're all like,
Dude,
"Oh no!"
and there's just like empty glasses right
yeah,
there.
I have to
just,
fucking work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, or a guy who just got there who has like 2 of those yardstick drinks.
Dude, oh yeah. And 2 hours later, he's just projectile vomiting into the Bellagio fountain.
Onto a bachelorette party.
Yeah, onto 2 bachelorettes parties.
Dude, no one loves dick tips more than a bachelorette party.
You can't projectile vomit in Vegas without hitting at least 2 bachelor parties.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, so anyway, I love the like adult toy stores too in these malls. They've got these like crazy jewelry stores and like designer clothing stores
Yeah.
because people are
Yeah, they got
spending
like a
money.
Rolex spot. They got like a Tommy Bahama.
Mm-hmm.
You can get some matching sets.
They got the Gucky.
What's Gucky?
The Gucky. You know Gucky? You know Gucky.
Are you just making things up?
It's a French.
I want
Italian.
to go with it, but
It's
I'm also
Italian.
interested.
Gushy.
Oh, gushy.
They got Gushy.
They got gushy. You could be head to toe in
and
gushy.
Gushy. And yeah.
Dude, how funny would it be to be wearing something that looks exactly
Like
that,
Gucci, but it
says
says
gushy?
Gushy. Dude, that's great. But also it's like 109-degree heat.
Yeah.
And there's like these guys that are wearing like designer jackets and stuff.
Try not to move
And
that
I'm
much.
That's not smart.
No, you're not happy.
That's not smart.
You don't wear that shit because you're happy.
It was so important for that guy to look really stylish.
It's important because you need people to think a certain way about you when you're wearing that stuff. How hot you are is completely irrelevant to that situation.
Completely irrelevant.
You don't wear a teal suit because you're worried about the temperature of your body.
You don't have a man bag on you that's like $5,000 unless you want people to know what you're doing.
You don't leave one of those $100 bills sticking out of the man bag because you haphazardly pack the bag.
Yeah. Dude, that's my other favorite thing is like old people or oblivious people. Oh shit, here we go. Nightlife, baby.
Put your head in your hands.
Spend your money. Spend your money. Waste your time. Waste your time.
Head in your hands.
Your child's college fund is
your head in
now
your hand.
gone. It's gone.
Put your head in your hands.
Dude, nowhere else in the world is there like a bunch of casinos and like really fancy looking shit. And then right next door is like the nastiest Denny's that has ever existed.
Who neglects the fast food eateries when they're obviously so important to the way of life?
They're so important.
If you're just going there to visit, if you don't have a cheap, accessible place to get food, I think it's because they know people are going to go there regardless.
Yes.
Like we could leave straight up dirt on the floor.
Yeah.
We could leave all this vomit on the floor and clean once a
People
week.
still come.
It's not like people ain't gonna get a Whopper at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Because they're gonna stumble in and they're drunk too.
Yeah.
And they're like, I want a double Whopper.
Dude, you're on a drug bender and you lost all your money and you had a fight with your girlfriend on the phone and then you stumble into a fucking disgusting Denny's
Yeah.
and you're like, somebody should mop this place up.
And like the floor is sticky.
Yeah. Can I get
man.
somebody hit this thing with a wet towel? That's not what you're interested in.
So anyway, I went into this fucking toy store. Yeah. Oh, by the way, in that mall with the toy store, there was this hilarious thing. And it was a shop with like designer luggage. It was like all this designer luggage, which I think is smart because it's like,
yeah, dude, you ever check your bags?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's the black one.
Dude,
Is it?
right?
Is it the black one?
But it's like people will go to Vegas and be like, man, my luggage was like garbage or whatever. And then you see new luggage and you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
maybe I want that.
Yeah. Does it have a battery pack? Is it solar powered
Dude.
luggage?
Even crazier. It was like a designer luggage store. And I wouldn't have even looked at it if it weren't for the fact that there was this woman in like a super tight white dress with like this big huge slit that goes up to the
Her neck. For those of you just listening,
I'm
Steve's
slapping
pointing
my
to his neck.
and she had her like tuchus
Yeah.
hanging off of like this like suitcase thing.
Yeah.
And she was like riding it around
Sure.
outside of the store.
And that's what a genius marketing plan that is.
Genius.
Yeah.
Because it pulls in everybody.
Yeah.
It pulls in the dads that want to see a little.
It's the horny version of when you go to the mall and they're riding a tiger.
Dude, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, don't you want that? Don't
Yeah.
you want to
Like,
do that?
What are you pointing at?
Don't you wish you were the guy riding that tiger?
Which part?
Yeah.
I want to be sitting on the woman's lap riding the luggage.
Someone's a genius because if you take a second to really analyze the moment, you're like, they're advertising a product at the simplest form, right?
Yeah.
It's just advertisement for a product, but the product is unique. And you want to try it because who wouldn't want to zoom around on their fucking luggage?
Yeah, dude, somebody invents luggage that you can ride around on and it just sits in the store for years.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is the most genius shit I've ever come up with.
But
Why?
how do we advertise this?
Well, it's just sitting there. No one knows what it does. It looks like
regular
luggage.
luggage. Yeah.
How could we draw everyone's attention to it while making it do what it does in
I
Las
got an
Vegas?
idea.
What's that?
What if we got this girl with a big fat ass to sit on and then ride it around?
How much does she weigh?
Like 90 pounds soaking wet.
That's gonna go fast. She has a Brazilian butt lift, but she's 90 pounds.
Dude, you've seen it. Don't
Holy
even
shit.
pretend like you haven't seen
Dude,
that.
Vegas is like, it feels like action figures having a party.
Totally
Doesn't it?
Dude, because you see the most gorgeous people you've ever seen.
They'll have powdered sugar noses.
Dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. Because they are sticking their head in a bag of cocaine.
Everyone works at the Krispy Kreme.
Those beignets are covered in cocaine.
Why can't
Yeah,
I stop
cocaine beignets.
I can't stop smelling beignets.
Dude, there should be a band called Cocaine Beignets.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was fascinated by this because it was like, you want to look at everything happening in that moment. You want to look at this beautiful woman.
Yeah.
You want to look at this really cool luggage thing that zooms around. And then you want it. Like,
Yeah.
you want it. Because
And
it's
also,
cool.
part of you wants her to fall off.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would be funny in addition.
Everyone loves a little blooper. A real life blooper.
Yeah.
Dude, so anyway.
Throwing quarters near the wheels.
Let's see what happens. Bananas.
Throwing chips.
A turtle
local
shell.
chips.
Dude, but like it's so funny. Vegas is just like crazy because one second you're looking at like the most beautiful models you've ever seen,
Yeah.
and then you're seeing someone doing heroin right outside
Yeah.
the Excalibur.
There's all of it. All of it.
everything,
Debauchery, despair.
dude, and that's why I love it so much because
There's
it's like,
guns.
dude, you can shoot a tank
Yeah.
in Vegas.
Yeah. On the strip. It's between certain hours. And there's a line. There's going to be a line.
Dude,
But
you could shoot Tommy guns.
yeah.
Like actual Tommy guns.
Yeah.
Like gangster fucking ass.
You could hang out of a Model T and shoot a Tommy gun on the
Dude,
strip.
you can hang out of a helicopter with a sniper
Yeah.
rifle and shoot pigs at a pig
You
farm.
can.
You could do whatever you want in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like literally, if you have the money, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You want to see Celine Dion front row get spit on by the Canadian Queen?
Yeah.
Do it.
You could do that.
You want to do heroin and cocaine at the same time?
You want to shoot a Tommy gun with Gwen Stefani?
Yeah. Do you want to shoot a Tommy gun with a really bad Elmo?
You want to do needle drugs with a hangy suit Spider-Man?
Dude, and Fremont's even better because Fremont is like,
Oh, yeah.
is like the strip, like 75% nastier.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the last time I was even in Vegas, I was with Elliot.
Oh hell yeah.
And we went to Fremont Street, and I had never been there before. And it's like an older type of Vegas. I don't know if Fremont Street and Old Vegas are the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
But
That whole
we had a
area.
really good time
It's awesome.
because all the stuff. It's like being the regular strip is like being in the newest Galaxy phone,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's too much at all.
It
times.
totally is.
And you know it's impressive, and the LED screens are like
It's
everything's impressive,
Yeah.
but it is too much
it is.
unless you're on drugs.
It is.
It's
And-
just right.
And depending on like if it's a Saturday night or a Friday night, like you're in like shoulder to shoulder like
Yeah,
nasty crowds.
Yeah, yeah.
Like in the street, in the casinos,
yeah.
everything.
So you got to go to a different place, and if you know exactly how much money you have to spend, you could work out a really cool plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll go to Old Vegas, and then I saw that this hotel has a buffet, so we go back and forth between those two places.
Dude, and like buffets were like the biggest, like I remember like in the 90s, in the early 2000s, it was like all about the fucking Vegas buffets.
Yeah.
Cause it'd be like $14 per person and you could just stay there for 3 hours and just have like fucking the craziest shit.
Yeah.
You have like a sloppy Joe with sushi on the side and like fucking chow mein with like a slice of cheesecake.
Yeah.
And it's like you can eat nuggets and dip it in caviar. It's like they have the craziest shit. And it would be literally cheap as fuck. And now it's like $50 per person or
Everywhere, there's no cheap ones
something. Well,
left.
it's just everything's
Inflation.
more expensive than ever.
Sure, yeah.
But when you go to Fremont, it's like super old Vegas. So it's like $2 steak breakfast.
Yeah, that's what's
And
up.
it's like, wow.
And even if you get sick, you're like, whatever.
Who cares?
I know what I did.
Who cares? It's like a cleanse.
It's perfectly good food, but they serve it to you on the floor.
Yeah.
They
It's
say,
like
"There it
actually
is."
premium cut stuff, but it's on the floor. At that point, they're just saying, fuck you. Because you'll pay for it.
Yeah, welcome to Vegas. Fuck you.
That's not even smart business. It's not like, and I think people would pay for it if they're like, this is a $120
Yeah, head and hands
steak.
that the bar guy pays for it.
Yeah, but it's on the floor. You
I
have
know a
to-
place. He knows a place, but you have to eat off the floor.
Hey man, you want to eat like you got money, money, money?
I'm seeing crisscross applesauce.
All right. Anyway, so I went to this toy store, and I'm looking around, and I see some things. I was like, Mad Libs. Mad Libs are fun.
Yeah,
When was the last time you did a Mad Lib?
years.
Right? Like I couldn't even remember.
Yeah.
And I was like, wouldn't it be fun to just like buy a Mad Lib and just go to the hotel room and just lay down and do Mad Libs?
In Vegas,
Just
baby.
get high as fuck, take a bunch of fucking edibles. Well, because it was so hot.
Yeah.
And it was like, if
Need
you want to
indoor
do
activities.
shit all the time in Vegas, if you want to pack your day with shit, it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, you can plan, like, one big thing. Like, we went to go see the Beatles Love show, which I've seen so many times. I'm sure I've talked about it so much on the show. But, so it was like, we're doing our one big thing, and we're going to have, like, a nice little dinner, maybe. And then before that, it's like, dude, we've been walking around for, like, 6 hours. It's like, I just, like, doesn't it sound so nice to just blast the AC, just get high as fuck, maybe a little crossfaded with some drinks, and then just, like, go do Mad Libs? Like, that just sounded like so much fun to me. So I bought, like, some Mad Libs, and then I was walking through this, like, literally, like, the baby toy section. And I saw this thing that, like, I could not help myself. Dude, sometimes I see something, and I'm like, if I don't buy that, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to, like, think about it.
Okay.
I certainly was high as fuck when I saw this thing. And I was like, dude, I was with my friend, and I was like, I think I need this.
Yeah.
And she was like...
It's like, I can't let you spend $400 on Mad Libs and get this thing.
Could you imagine? $35 for one Mad Lib.
Balancing it on the way to the fucking...
Ah! While that cool music is playing. And then I can't see the girl in the suitcase car. And I'm like, oh, and I crash into her, and she falls off, and all my stuff flies everywhere.
Nice.
Dude.
Good visual. You
just
bought
want-
it and you brought it.
We brought it back.
Yeah, good.
I bought it and brought it.
I know. I was under the impression that what you buy in Vegas has to
Stays.
remain.
I know, but you know what, man? I had to smuggle this motherfucker. I smuggled this.
We got a
bitch.
Hawaiian sand situation.
I just want to know
Yeah.
how it makes you feel.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you.
Yeah.
I want to know how it makes you feel.
Okay.
I want you to describe to the audience, not necessarily what it is yet, but how it makes you feel.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me get in touch with how I feel now so I have a baseline. Okay. Steve brought back a veal action figure. So
I
this
brought
is
back veal,
you brought
a
back-
veal toy.
veal that you could play with. So this is a baby cow. It's like a squishy baby cow.
It's a calf.
And it doesn't make any noise.
It doesn't do anything.
But it does look very uniquely cute.
Yes.
And it also looks like it should be soft, but it is
It's
just
not.
carved
It's a
rubber.
little squishy, but not a satisfying squish.
It looks like it's asking you to buy it when you look into its eyes.
Dude, exactly. It was like begging me to buy it. It said, "Please, I'm just a little cow."
Hold on.
Dude, you need to see what that looks like. That's very cute.
Hi, I'm Greg. He has like a little boy name. Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm Greg. Dude,
Don't eat me at the buffet.
we
Off the
just-
flume. Don't eat me off the
take
flume.
What happens to me stays here.
Take me out of this place. Greg is scared of the place.
Dude, so we gave it a name. It's not Greg.
Okay.
Craig. Its name is Elvis.
Elvis. Okay, sure. I can see that. He's very cute.
Isn't it cute as fuck?
It just instantly makes me worry about him. Thank you, Greg. Elvis Greg.
Elvis Greg. So I want to get it like a little Elvis costume.
Running. Yeah, little sideburns.
But it was just like, have you ever seen that?
No.
I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen that. And I picture this to be maybe 1/8 the size that it is right now.
Yeah.
This is like a giant keychain.
Yeah.
toy.
It totally is. Or like one of those ones that comes out of the little, like, the quarter machine.
Yeah.
But it got real big. Is it a boy?
I can't tell. I really can't tell.
So there it is. That's Elvis the calf. And
Are you getting sleepy?
dude, count calves?
Dude.
Isn't it fuck dude, I don't know why.
I can't tell if it's like a... It looks like a pig they messed up on and tried to make it into a
Kinda,
cow.
huh?
Yeah. But it's very cute.
It's just a really cute.
Sorry, but...
Wait, put the mic up to him one more time. I gotta get like a
Put him next to Mortimer.
right?
Mortimer... Look at Mortimer
I know.
in comparison to
compared
this
it. I
thing.
know.
Mortimer
I know.
looks like he's been eating coffee beans for years.
Mortimer looks like he was sold in TJ on the side of the road.
Dude, his nostrils aren't
They're not. No.
in the same place.
No.
His thing is that he screams.
And this guy's quiet. This is like me and you.
Oh, that's great. That's
All
great.
right. Let's do some ads, huh?
Please,
Guys, thank you for listening to this dumb show, this program.
idiots.
Did we have a pre-roll? We did have a pre-roll. It's a factor one. Let's do it right now, and I'll put it in the beginning of the show.
Okay.
Because that's always fun when people hear the same thing again. Okay, here we go. GoFactor75.com/banter130 for $130 off. I think they're going to hate that. We're just testing them at this point.
I'm happy that they're with us.
I love that people have been bringing up how they're still our sponsor after roasting them, but I don't think that was a roast.
That wasn't a roast. That was a marketing meeting.
It was a marketing meeting.
And there's a lot of valuable information in what we said, to be completely honest.
Hang on, Elvis wants to say something. Me too, buddy. Thank you guys for listening to the show. We love you, Headcom, the sponsors.
Yeah. The DJ that doesn't want Kevin to have a good time.
Just the one guy over
Yeah.
there. These sponsors keep the lights on, put breads on the tables. We thank you guys for checking them out. If and when you do, we appreciate that very much. So guys, let's talk about Squarespace. I'll tell you, Squarespace is just one of the most loyal brands on the show. We've been in bed with Squarespace for a very long time, and boy, do they know what they're doing in there. Guys, Squarespace is just the easiest way to make a website. Think about that. You want to make a website? Huh? Well, then Squarespace is the way to go. Because it's easy. You can do it right on your phone. You can do it on the internet. Make a website for whatever the heck you want. And it's there.
If you make a website, it'll be there.
From websites.
Squarespace promise.
Oh, dude, you can make your own online store. You can check out your tools and analytics. It's just an all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business, show off your art, whatever. Guys, e-commerce is something that we know. You're a word you've heard.
We know you've heard that word.
We know you've heard that word. Squarespace listen, you can sell your things on Squarespace. It has the tools you need to get your business off the ground, including those e-commerce templates, inventory management, simple checkout process, and secure payments.
Yeah.
You set up your own little store. You want to sell your art? Mike and I are making a stop motion movie. Then you can do it with Squarespace. So easy, even Mike Falzone can do it.
That's 100% right. I have a Squarespace website. If you want to see an example of one, my example, you go to MikeFalzone.com. You see all my dates up there. I just had to update it this morning, and you know what? It was so easy.
It's beautiful.
And I thank you to Squarespace. I'm giving a thank you to Squarespace because of that.
I'd love to thank Squarespace because of that.
Take this time out right now to thank them.
So go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/banter. Save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/banter. When you're ready to launch, come on, 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
What?
Don't be dumb and weird.
It really is beautiful, dude. I have a friend who just started designing clothing, and she doesn't know or have any interest in website
Where do you
stuff.
even begin?
But she knows that to be successful, you got to have a good looking website. You go on Squarespace, you pick from all these award-winning templates. You know what's going to look beautiful right out of the box. You add your stuff, and it's your own. It's very easy.
Of course.
Of course.
Come on, just listen to Balky about it.
Of course.
Go to squarespace.com for that free trial. When you're ready to launch, you go to squarespace.com/banter. Save that 10% off your first purchase of the website or domain. And thank you, Squarespace.
They're like, can you just say it weird one time at the end
Squarespace.
so that people remember?
Thank you, Squarespace.
Thank you, Squarespace.
Squarespace. Mike, how are you feeling right now? You feel pretty good?
I feel pretty good. My neck is sore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
What's
I
that?
got something that might help you out.
What's that?
It's called Feels.
I've heard of Feels, but you tell me what it is because we're contractually obligated to repeat that information.
Dude, whether you've got anxiety, stress, sleepless nights haunting you, then you, sir, or madam, or non-binary, would benefit from CBD.
You probably can't do that part. See,
Who doesn't like a good night's sleep?
everyone likes it and needs it.
If you want an even better night's sleep, then you could benefit from CBD. Who else can benefit from CBD? You. Because I'm not a spring chicken, and I have more aches and pains than I used to. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, I felt like absolute shit.
That's too bad. If only there was something that could help you out of that.
This is kind of like as a separate to that. Kind of unrelated, I felt like shit today. I guess we'll talk about it after the ad.
Okay.
But guys, with everything going on in your daily lives, why don't you take a moment to relax? And that's where CBD comes in. And I'll tell you, it isn't about what you feel, it's about what you don't feel.
You don't feel like shit.
Stress, anxiety, pain with Feels, it's a better way to feel better. And it's basically, what is it? You're like, wait, what the fuck is this, Steve? Well, it's a CBD.
I said that. I said it.
I already said it. Okay?
And you can find out exactly what it is too, because they all come with a QR code that you can scan that tells you exactly step by step what it is from scientists.
It's natural. It naturally supports reducing stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. There's no hangover or addiction. You just place a few drops of Feels under the tongue, and you feel a difference within minutes. The thing to remember about CBD is that finding your right dose is important, and everyone's dose is different, right? You want a little baby spitch? That's
is a
your
great
choice.
unit of measurement. It does tell you exactly how many spitches to
Just
get.
one switch. And I'll tell you, self-care has never been easier when you join the Feels monthly membership. You're gonna save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel anytime. This stuff gets delivered right to your door. You're gonna have a light night. And every time you take it, you're gonna feel a little bit better if you're stressed out or something. We've been through this. And if you're like, I'm scared, I'm confused, I'm worried, don't even spend another second thinking about it, because there is a free CBD hotline that Feels offers with dosage experts to help guide your personal experiences so that you can find your perfect starting point.
Instead of being scared about what you think you know, why don't you get on the phone and talk to an expert? No excuses, because it's free.
Why don't you get scared about what we know?
You should be scared about what we know. We know too much! We know too much!
Self-care is easier. When you join the Feels monthly membership, you get it right to your door, like I said. It makes your self-care easy, and you can save money on every order. You can pause or cancel anytime. So once you start feeling better with Feels, quit jacking around and become a member today by going to feels.com/banter. You're gonna get 50% off your first order with shipping. And that's free shipping. That's at feals.com/banter. And you become a member and get 50% off automatically with your first order with free shipping. That's feals.com/banter.
Where's it come from?
Yeah.
Eat fireworks for breakfast.
Guy's backbone is in.
Sleep during this.
Dare you to sleep right now. Backbone is so cool, you guys. I really, really, really like it. I like to play video games. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm an old man, and I'll be playing them until I can't move my legs anymore. There he is. He's thinking about it. He's putting it down in his... He's making it... He's putting it down where it belongs.
Kevin's writing it down on the inside.
Kevin's got a keyboard under his shirt. And I'll tell you guys, I love playing video games. I will never make excuses about it. I love it so much. And what's better than playing video games? How about playing them on the toilet? I'm just being honest. And that's what you can do if you want with Backbone. What's holding you back from the ultimate gaming experience? Is it hundreds of dollars it costs for a setup?
Yeah.
Are you a busy on the go? Are you a baby?
Answer me.
Answer it. Answer me now.
It's
Are you an on-the-go type person with only minutes to spare? Well, why don't you level up your game with Backbone, the universal gaming essential that it instantly enhances your gaming experience on mobile.
Please welcome.
Backbone just released a PlayStation edition of their beloved Backbone 1.
Wait, now what does that mean? Just getting nervous.
Well, it means the officially licensed controller for PlayStation was brought to life in collaboration with the PlayStation design team. These elegant colors, materials, and finishes are all inspired by the design of the PS5 DualSense controller, all the way down to the transparent face buttons and its visually distinctive floating appearance. Ooh. And look, Backbone's so easy. It's basically a controller you connect your phone to.
Yeah.
You plug your iPhone into the Backbone and you can enjoy console quality controls and gaming right on your dang iPhone.
Can I tell you something that made me feel like an idiot?
Yeah.
I had this thing with me in travel, and sometimes I'll have it with me just when Zoe is using the TV. I'll sit next to her, but I don't want to watch How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
You've seen it 100 times.
Not to mention another brand, but that show has been over since 2012. So I picked the thing up and I was like, what happens if my phone runs out of batteries while I'm doing this? But you could actually plug your charger into the bottom of the controller and you can play all
Right,
darn
because
day.
it uses that charge port to connect to the iPhone.
Yeah.
But it's got an extra thing, so you like...
I didn't know about that until months after
You
having
gotta
it.
stop. You don't
No.
gotta stop.
I'm surprised I'm not playing video games right now.
All you have to do is plug your iPhone in, use the Backbone to play all of your favorite console games via remote play or cloud streaming services and App Store games. I played Fortnite
Okay.
on my iPhone.
And what was that experience?
It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was the PS5 graphics on my iPhone.
Yeah.
Smooth controls, no lag. It was like magic. It was like a magician took my TV screen and pasted it onto my phone.
Dude, I played GTA, and it was so fun to see little crimes.
Yeah, they're just
happening.
little crimes. They're not big ones. So guys, go to playbackbone.com/banter now to order your Backbone for a limited time and get free access to over 350 console games and perks. And Backbone is now the official partner of Diablo Immortal, which not only is this game specifically optimized for Backbone, but you'll also receive $10 of in-game perks. How cool is that? So why don't you find your next adventure on the go at playbackbone.com/banter. Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Then you want to check this out. And don't be a dumb loser.
That's an important. That's actually aside from that,
Don't
but-
be a loser.
Yeah.
All right? Don't be a dumb ass.
Okay,
You fucking idiot.
dude. I love it so much. I'm so happy that we have those. It's crazy. Think about the handheld video game systems that have come out in our lifetime, even all the way back to like
The Game Boy.
even
those little
before
tiger
that.
games?
Yeah. And now it's like your phone makes it look like the same graphics as your TV,
Yeah.
but it's in your little hands.
Imagine bringing someone from 1950
Yeah.
to now.
Where they had
and
chalk
showing
and
them,
marbles.
right? Just chalk, marbles, and apple picking.
They wouldn't even. That's almost too much of a.
It's like
They
too much
wouldn't
of a
know
shock.
how to do it.
They'd be like, what is this?
Yeah. Do I put it in my mouth?
They'd be like, is this a television?
Yeah. Yeah. Would they even know that? Was there television? When did
1950? Maybe.
I think
no,
60s
was it
the
60s?
TV came out?
When did TV come out?
When did I have a TV out? Dude, speaking of technology,
Dude, 1927.
1927 TV came out?
Yeah, because they had one of those little. It says electronic television was first successfully demonstrated in San Francisco on September 7, 1927. And it was a 21-year-old inventor.
Damn. I always said that the children are our future. You teach them well and you let them lead the way. I said that.
Mike said that.
Can I talk about a couple things?
Yeah, dude.
So I want to talk about this thing. First of all, the next Surrounded show is, as you're hearing this, it's tonight. 7 and 9:45.
It's a special show.
It's a very special show because it's a celebratory show. 2 shows. Early and late. Celebratory. It's a celebration. And why is that? Well, I said that I had something going on that I couldn't talk about for a long time.
Yes.
Because of contracts.
I've been scratching at scabs trying to figure this out.
Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to do that anymore or ever again, and you didn't have to do that in the first place. Because when we went to JFL, we had the Surrounded show that a lot of you guys came to. Thank you so much. And there was also another one that I could say now was in conjunction with Just for Laughs, the company, and Meta, who you know as Facebook and Instagram and Oculus and all that stuff. So they filmed what I would say is a monster lineup. They filmed a Surrounded show that is going to be first exclusively on Horizon Worlds, which is a program in the Oculus where you can go watch stuff with your friends. So it's Surrounded. I'll tell you who's on it in a second, but it's virtual Surrounded.
It's Surrounded in VR.
In VR.
Like, for real.
So they filmed it with, like, I was trying to remember before, anywhere between like 9 and 12,000 3D cameras to do a VR experience. They also filmed it in
That's not enough. I'm just saying it.
in regular R, so you could watch it on Facebook Watch and Instagram after the premiere.
Regular R.
Regular R-ality. So listen to the people on the show: Nikki Glazer, Moshe Kasher, and Natasha Leggero. Nicole Byer. Moses Storm hosted it, so Moses Storm is me in this scenario. Fortune Feemster and Pete Holmes.
Dude.
Monster
What a
lineup
lineup.
for the show. So September 9th, that's it. That's what happened. So now
This is what you couldn't talk about.
that's what I couldn't talk about.
It's
I
so
am
cool.
officially a Hollywood executive producer. I'm the problem. Live long enough to see yourself as the enemy. So I'm going to read
You
this
can
website.
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
How do you watch it? The takeaways are that you can watch Surrounded in an immersive comedy special. That's what that is. VR on Meta Quest 2 headsets, September 9th. Special features. Wait, what the fuck? There's sets from everyone I told you about. And also I'm getting a Nobel Peace Prize right now. For those of you who aren't watching the video.
Speech!
That's what I'm doing. And then after that, you could watch it on Facebook and Instagram. So everybody watch it, dude. If a lot of people watch this, we can make more, and then that changes life drastically for our family. And we hope that you enjoy it. This is the last thing I say before I'm blasted into space.
I just want to say this one small step.
This is one small step for the show, one giant step for circles in general.
Dude, this is huge.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing I've ever done in my career, and thank you so much to everybody at JFL, and thank you for the people at Meta who wanted to do something cool with it and out of the box, and I'm very happy, and I hope that you all watch it and share it and like it.
And so tonight's Surrounded show at the Comedy House,
Hollywood Improv.
Chaman Life Factory, Hollywood Improv,
Yes.
is like the big celebration
Yeah.
show where you're like, my fucking show is now
Yeah.
going to be in virtual reality with huge comedians.
Come to the show and I'll go around the circle. I say, you losers never believed in me.
Yeah, you didn't believe in me, and you didn't believe in me.
I'll go down. I'll learn all your names.
Just bring all the people that didn't believe in you.
I said, I invited my high school freshman basketball coach. And you said it's a wonder I didn't cut you day one. You'll never make anything of yourself. And now I have a show in the metaverse.
Idiot.
Suck my dick.
What do you have in the metaverse?
Suck my dick, Coach Rice.
Nothing. What have you? Can people see you in VR?
I bet you've never even been to VR.
Dude, this is so awesome. So people can watch it in 3Ds
Yeah.
and in 2Ds.
So if you have an Oculus, you can watch it on the 9th and a bunch afterwards. It's not only going to be a one-time thing, but it'll be around afterwards. And then if you don't have one of those, Facebook Watch and Instagram is going to be on all that stuff.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so please
Congratulations.
watch
What
it
a
and
fucking
share it. Means the
huge-
world.
We want this thing to be huge. We want it to fly around the world. Mike Falzone worked his goddamn ass off so that you could see some of your favorite comedians standing in the middle of a bunch of strangers,
Yeah, scared. Do you want to
Scared.
see some of your favorite comedians scared?
nervous. You want to see seasoned comedians get nervous?
Yes.
Then watch the surrounded show in VR.
That's my favorite part of it. Is like you could
It's so
tell
funny.
they're gonna get it because they're all so, especially everybody
Yeah.
on this show is so funny.
They're gonna be fine.
But it was fun to see like backstage. There were a couple of them who were like, "What do we do if we get stuck?" And it was fun having the same conversation with like mega stars of comedy as with like my regular
The up and
friends.
comers,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, dude, just fucking ask questions.
Yeah.
You're already funny as fuck.
yeah.
Funny things will happen.
Yeah.
And Meta would never let you look stupid.
I like how the whole the seed of this show is you believing in these people enough to make something funny.
Yeah.
Because they're already funny.
Yeah.
So you're not worried about
Yeah.
it.
I make them do my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm an idiot. If I could do it, all of you guys could
Dude,
do it.
and the thing is like these people are funny, obviously, but they can't do written material.
Yeah, which is the thing that they're the best at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to be like, and usually the clips you see of comedians doing really well are like, maybe some super quotable thing or whatever. But for the most part, it's like an off the cuff.
Yeah.
Nobody planned it. The comedians even laughing their ass off.
Yeah.
Because they can't believe what just happened in that moment. And it's all because they didn't plan it.
Yeah. And they have to, you watch seasoned professionals like find it. You watch like the
Yeah.
fastest
Yeah.
version of the process. Like it's
Yeah.
not always amazing out of the gate,
Mm-hmm.
but then you watch someone who was like, makes their living doing this.
Yeah.
You watch them make it work.
Yeah.
And you come to the live show, there are people who bomb their asses off
Absolutely.
because they don't trust their instincts.
Yeah.
And it's all funny
Yeah.
to me.
I liked. I remember asking you about like why, like, because it feels like I've seen the show a few times. It's wonderful, and every once in a while, a comedian is doing like their thing, and you're like, this is part of their set.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like this is so good.
Yeah.
And polished. And I remember you said to me that you used to do a thing where like if it sounds like it's written material, you would like blow like a bullhorn or something.
That was the dream, was to get a bullhorn.
Yeah.
But there were times where the show started on Fairfax. We used to like, Zoya used to be on the mic in the back the whole time.
Yeah.
So she would like call out if she knew that somebody was doing a bit. And sometimes I'll go into the sound booth with Rick or Sid or whoever's there, and I'll get on the mic and I was like, I know that's one of your jokes. And I did it to my friend Darren recently, and it's just,
What do they do?
it's
when
part
you
of
catch
like
them?
the comedian. They like get very defensive. Well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
But it's just fun because it's like leave that shit to literally every other show.
Yeah.
And
aren't you
don't bring
sick
it
of
here.
doing that bit?
Yeah. Don't pull the ripcord just because you know you got a parachute in there.
How do you feel about people trying out something?
There are so many times when an organic conversation happens that comedians will come up to me, like Andrew Orolfo came up to me and he was like, I got several jokes from your show. Like that's what I want to have.
And it's in their sets now?
Right.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And once in a while, like a headliner will come on and try stuff. And that's, it's fine because thank you for being here. But it's not what the show is. It's like if somebody was like, I'm going to try to work on my basketball shot at the US Open.
Yeah.
And it's great for you to work on your basketball
and
shot.
And maybe some people would enjoy it.
It is
but-
ass sport.
Yeah.
But you're doing an ass sporting place.
Right.
But it's different. That's a different sport.
Are you gonna do anything special? Is there anything special planned for tonight's show?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Yeah, but is there?
I can't say. I can't legally.
You can't
say.
even tease anything.
No.
Wow. But you're telling people they should be there.
You should absolutely. be there.
Wow. You gonna be there, Kevin? All right, fuck it. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Kevin doesn't seem like he believes you with his eyes.
What you think I'd never been there before?
There's something skeptical about Kevin. You ever see that movie? Christina
Something
Applegate?
skeptical about Kevin. Mike, I'm so proud of you, man.
Thanks, man.
You know, as long as we've been doing this show, I've been hoping for something in your comedy brain to burst out of this little world we've been living in.
Yeah,
And it finally has, and I hope this is like a huge thing.
it is.
It should be cool because, you know, I think in the comedy world, it's been a long time since some kind of stand-up gimmick has come out that makes people interested in seeing comedy. Like, I
Yeah.
think there's people who love stand-up comedy no matter what, but then there's the people that are like, well, I'd go see stand-up comedy, but what's the draw?
Yeah, or they never come near me.
Or they,
whatever.
yeah, exactly. But this kind of concept is like maybe what the comedy world needs for
Yeah.
like a nice gimmick for people to be like, well, fuck, I want to see that.
Dude, part of like when I was learning about stand-up, when I was learning about stand-up, you learn that, or the person who taught me stand-up, Christine O'Leary, was like, dude, you're there and the place is always kind of cold and you're up against this brick wall
Yeah.
because it kind of simulates an execution.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is the person who everyone's looking at is either going to die or they're going to kill.
Yeah.
And I think with specials in general, you kind of know that person is going to kill it.
Yeah.
But with something like this that's left completely up to chance,
Yeah.
it's like there's still that, it brings you back to that suspension of disbelief because it's real. It's like you know that it might not go well. There's the
Yeah.
chance that it might not go well.
Yeah.
And now to be able to watch that, literally, if you do it in VR from like a seated position in the audience, feeling that at the same time, I think that that's a cool, repeatable thing that I would like to see like every comedian do it.
Yeah, because you rarely get to see comedians
Right.
perform and know that they have no idea what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like you just don't. You
Right.
don't get that, and that's such a fun thing.
And not
I-
everyone wants to be put in that position either.
No.
They're like, no, I've earned, I already bombed in the
Yeah.
first 15 years of
Yeah,
this.
I don't need to do it again.
Right.
Is that Oculus calling?
Yeah, they said, stop talking about it. Just stop.
Dude, by the same token of like the interest is in the idea that like you could see these huge comedians maybe bomb
Yeah.
being kind of like a funny thing, but on the other side of that, you might be able to see these huge comedians do a bit that is like legendary.
Yeah.
Like it happened in that moment.
Yeah.
And it wasn't planned. And
I
it's
also
like,
want to make
yeah.
it to the fact that like there's so many comedians that I know that no one else knows that I want to put them
Yeah,
with these
you wanna
guys and
share
be like,
that.
why don't we know about that person? How funny is that person off the cuff?
Yeah.
It's like when you go to a party and how everyone gravitates to like the funniest person telling
Yeah.
stories. That's like what
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great, man. I'm really proud of you. This is great. Well,
man.
guys, check this shit out.
September 9th, Horizon Worlds, everywhere else on Facebook Watch and Instagram afterwards.
And come see the show tonight
Yeah.
at the Laugh Store.
No,
Comedy
it's the
Factory.
Hollywood
The
Improv.
Hollywood Improv. And come see some friends too, maybe. I don't know. Maybe some special surprises.
Kevin will throw up on the floor if you come.
Kevin will throw up on the floor no matter what. That's awesome, dude. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dude.
I hope it's a huge success.
Dude, last thing I'll say. So tonight
I
is
can't
the
believe
one in
Eddie
Hollywood.
Murphy's coming tonight.
I can't believe it, and that's the big surprise that we've been planning, and we can't wait to see him.
Imagine seeing Eddie Murphy do the surrounded show. He'd kill it, obviously,
Yeah,
because he's a seasoned.
he would get one of those
Veteran.
like. He would get one of those like, when a '90s sitcom had like a basketball star on it, and the
Yeah.
audience would clap for like a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, it would be huge.
So September 25th, we're doing the Surrounded show in Bridgeport, Connecticut at Park City Music Hall. And on September 27th, we're doing a late show at 10 p.m. in the Stand in New York City. So East Coast, Surrounded is coming to you. West Coast, Surrounded is tonight. Entire meta world universe. Ooh. Surrounded is everywhere on September 9th. The end.
Mike Falzone went off to become the first astronaut comedian.
That's what all of this was leading up to.
That's his dream. That's awesome, dude. All right, let's do like 2 history roads.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Let's do
Don't
the
you?
first one first and then followed by the...
Maybe the second one?
We'll do the second one next. He's already getting into the swing of it.
Wow. I'm stoked for you, Mike.
Thank you.
What a fun time.
It's my agent. You still don't exist? What's the deal? What do I gotta do?
What do I have to do to make you exist? Sell a show to
Hold on, it's my
Oculus?
manager. Hello? Hello? Oh no, I'm just texting a friend.
Kevin, did you see something in there that we should hit?
Not yet.
Okay, so you just go for it. I did see one that was like about porn.
Yeah, you could do that one. It's kind of long.
Oh wow, it's kind of huge, yeah. All right. 2-horn porn girls is what this one's about.
Porn girls.
Porn girls.
Porn-born girls.
Porn-born girls. Tess says, "What's up, my dudes? A long time ago, you talked about finding the female versions of Mike and Steve.
Well, here are the porn versions.
They're porn stars. And I'm here to tell you that your search is over because my best friend and I are you as
Oh, nice.
women. Overly confident, I know, but bear with me. I think you'll want to hear this.
Which one do you think is?
Right?
Which one do you think is?
Who's the quiet one? Who's the loud one?
Is that what you said? Ooh, Joe.
Courtney and I met 10 years ago as freshmen in college. But our semester-long friendship turned into best friendmanship when we once again lived as roommates post-undergrad from 2018 to 2021. We share a sense of humor that's extremely crude, and naturally, we think we're hilarious.
Same.
So one time when we were high as balls, we decided to record a podcast. We ended up recording about 4 episodes.
I don't give a fuck.
Of absolutely unhinged, dumb shit, and have had a dozen or so friends and family tell us that we are very funny back and forth.
That's fun.
We have a funny back and forth. Dynamic, maybe. We decided that I'm the Steve of the friendship since I tend to be louder. I laugh at everything and do weird voices and bits. Courtney's delivery is more like Mike's, and there are a couple weird coincidental similarities in our lives.
So far, so good.
Courtney's birthday is the same as Zoya's,
Whoa, get the fuck out of here.
which I only know because I bought a cameo for her birthday, and Mike said something like, "Happy birthday, this is Zoya's birthday. Are you my wife?"
That's the way Zoe communicates with me now, through Cameo.
The second coincidence is that Courtney is dating a man who's from Albania.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I guess she really is Lady Mike.
Wow.
What the fudge?
Yeah, she passes the test.
As for the title of the email, during the episode Mom Hole, Steve shouted out sex workers. So I'm here to say that's me and my best friend, baby.
You did it.
I couldn't stop laughing throughout the porn conversation in that episode because that's exactly the type of thing Courtney and I talk about. Porn and weird sex stuff, since we're both content creators on OnlyFans. Also because sex is fucking funny. Amen.
Amen.
We also have matching DB tattoos.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I once jokingly said that technically we're kind of sponsoring the podcast by those tattoos being on display in our OnlyFans videos.
Dude, the guy jerking off like, what is that?
What is
Is it
that,
butterfly?
horn?
Oh, that's funny. Did
I'm
they
gonna-
send pictures of the, or do we have to pay to see pictures of the tattoos? Here's
So
a
we were
picture of
just
my
talking
ankle.
about
That'd be
paywall.
$15.
Fans should use the promo code BANTER for 50% off.
Oh, that's very funny.
That's very funny. Then I then debated actually promoting our accounts here, but decided that feels very weird.
Dude, Factor sponsor for OnlyFans. If you want to see me blow this guy, it's
do BANTER69 as our code.
fuck. That's funny.
So I'll just include our Twitter handles, and any horny honky boys can go do a little social media stalking if they're that interested in seeing some boobs or whatever.
Don't be weird to these girls. I'll find you.
I also want to shout out several of my homies on the DB Discord who subscribe to my OnlyFans. Y'all are the best. Thank you for helping a poor whore make some money. Is Jesse Stillwell one of the subscribers?
Okay.
Courtney's Twitter is, well, because she's talking about the DB Discord, and I know Jesse's all up in there.
Yeah.
Courtney's Twitter is at Court Croissant, and hers is Dairy Slut with an underscore at the end. Thank you for the years of laughter and quotable bits. I hope you enjoy these audio clips of a couple of dumb broads laughing about cum. Oh, they put audio clips. Much love, Tess. P.S. I trim these really short to capture what I think are the best bits, so they're all less than 30 seconds. Wow, and they're respectful of... I mean, the email was
Dude,
long as fuck.
It would be so funny if she was like unaware to the point of being like, I trim these to only do the best bits. These are all 8 minutes long, but we have so much.
There's so many good bits. I'd be like, absolutely not. I support sex workers, but I'm never playing
Yeah,
these.
30 seconds. That's a very digestible amount of time.
All right, this one's called Sex as a Competitive Sport.
Things. Everything I do is a competition.
Did you see that meme that said,
Eating during
sex,
the
but
podcast.
as a competitive sport?
No. Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be amazing, dude? That's
You're gonna come first.
Or is it like,
I'm gonna eat you up for longer.
it's like there's world records for?
Good.
Very good.
This one's called Sex Olympics.
Certain like for a blowjob you get 1 out of 10.
Yeah, you get like,
or
you get to create your own
Yeah.
sex routine. It's like a gymnastics routine.
on the floor.
And then on the floor now.
and then like certain tasks.
Now
that you
on
get
the floor.
At the best.
Oh, she's deciding to go for
there's-
analingus.
Oh my.
She's gonna get big points for this one.
And then she
I would give a round off.
She's doing a reach around now.
Reach a round
Have you
off.
seen the ones where they put them into like test tubes?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, puppies.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Wait, this one's called Swimmies.
Have you seen the ones where they put them into like test tubes?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. You just scrape it up with the test tube,
God, stop it.
put it under a microscope.
Wow.
See
Is
how
this
fast
cum?
you swim you
Part of
go.
the point is that you look under a microscope.
All right, we're fucking disgusting. Okay,
Well, we started it the same way we ended it, talking about penises.
anatomically correct.
Ooh.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, definitely in the vein of our dumb shit.
Yeah.
We just talk about whatever we want and
If we
laugh
were
at
in
our
porn.
jokes. Yeah, exactly. If we did OnlyFans, they're like the sex worker version of us.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's about time.
Are you guys gonna do a porn cast
Yeah.
where you're just naked and while you do a podcast?
Are you gonna do a girl on girl fantasy where me and Steve make out with each other?
Yeah, do like a whole series of videos.
Yeah, and Kevin's filming it.
where it's like fan fiction. Yeah,
A girl dressed
there's
up
a
as
Kevin.
Kevin.
There's a girl Kevin in there.
Oh, that's funny.
Has anyone ever done like a naked podcast on a porn
Probably.
site?
Oh, I bet. That sounds like some Ella Darling shit.
Right?
I have a friend named Ella, and she was one of like the first women in like VR porn,
Oh, cool.
and she like made her own like VR.
Oh,
porn
hell
empire.
yeah, dude. Love that. What's that?
Do find Freya.
Freya.
Either that.
Freya
one-
Gravel?
Freya was that artist with one eyebrow.
Yes. Freya Kahlo?
Or you could go down to Erica Bird.
Which one do you think's better?
Well, that's what I want you to just read the
Eric.
subject
Okay, so
line.
here I'll give you the choice, Mike.
Yeah.
Freya Gravel's email says stories from a flight attendant,
Ooh.
and the Erica one says you won't believe what my mom saved.
I really want to hear the flight attendant.
Me too. Maybe we could get to both. Who knows?
Okay.
Okay. Freya says stories from a flight attendant. Hey, Mike and Comfy. I love that. I'm a long time, second time, 2 horn honk summer girl. All the way from Melbourne, Australia. Toy front row tickets tonight with a blurry icy.
Oh no, my iPhone.
Oi, Nori.
Oh no, I forgot to charge my iPhone.
I don't believe it.
She's from Australia? Oh, son of a bitch.
You asked for wild airplane stories, and boys, do I have a few.
Nice.
I've been a domestic flight attendant for nearly 6 years for a low-budget airline and have learnt that humans fucking suck.
Does that mean before that you were a wild flight attendant?
A wild flight attendant for a wealthy airline. Here are some of my most unique short stories. Go. This place is awesome. Sugar taco?
Yeah.
On one of my first days, we found a guy on the plane was taking upskirt pictures of the crew and other passengers. My manager had him delete them from his phone and then had him arrested and escorted off the plane by police when we landed.
You should be able to like give someone a parachute and throw them off the plane. There should be a
Yeah.
should be a vacuum sealed door
Like a tube.
that goes to an extra part
Yeah.
of the plane. Like take out 6 seats. And here's like the ejection space.
Dude, imagine if they did that.
I think
I
that
would
they should.
support it 100%.
Yeah, good luck. You did something creepy.
You're
Bye.
a fucking creep, then you get to go land somewhere where they'll rescue you if you're in the ocean
Maybe
or whatever.
if they find you.
But
Make sure
don't-
you blow into the light
Yeah.
on the thing.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get to be with us
No,
anymore.
no. You don't get to fly through the air to your destination.
No, you don't get the luxury. One day, the toilet had a line of about 3 people. So this grown-ass man just dropped trow
No.
and took a full poop in the aisle of the plane.
No.
We gave him plastic bags and gloves and made him clean it up himself.
Out.
Parachute.
Out. No parachute.
No parachute! We're over the ocean. You'll
Yeah,
be fine.
you're out. You're fine. Why?
Is that someone who's like, I'm going to teach them a lesson?
I think so because I don't know. I wasn't there. But there is the bathroom at the front that is only for first class. And there's like 12 people in first class.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to use that if you're in business class. I'm doubting this guy was in first class because that's a business
Big
class
doubt.
move.
Big
So this guy can't wait 3 people. Depending on the size of the plane, there's either like, I was just on a plane with like there were 4 bathrooms back
Yeah,
there.
me too.
But not all of them have that. But
Some of them have like 2 in the back.
But if it's an emergency,
Yeah.
you should be able to use your grown voice and talk to someone and be like, I'm so
Excuse
sorry.
me, can I go ahead
please
of
use
you?"
the
Yeah.
king's throne?
Yeah, or can I go ahead of you in line or something? I'm having an emergency.
Yeah. Dude, there was a line of 3 or 4 people, and I let like 3 of them go in front of me because they had little smails with them. And I was like, you're a little smail on a plane. Fucking
Absolutely.
go."
Get in there.
But dude, if it's an emergency, you fucking speak up.
Dude, if I'm in line, if I'm the first person in line next to go into the bathroom and it opens up and there's children behind me, I would bring them in with me.
Yeah. You're somebody
we
else's
can use
kids.
the restroom together. Yeah. That's just helping everybody.
Or we could all shit on the floor.
Let's all poop together in the bathroom.
What if they took just the bag of poop into the ejector room and they threw it out?
In there
This is
with them.
Wyoming's problem now.
On preparation for landing, I was about to tell this couple they needed to put their tray table up, but notice they were doing lines of Coke on it.
So gross.
Just 0 fucks given. They didn't even understand what was wrong with that.
Dude, people who do coke don't give a
no.
fuck.
They're
what
like,
they do
I'm
it off
just
of."
doing Coke.
And they also think just coke is going in their nose.
Oh, yeah. Could
You're
be. You could
on
kill
an
yourself.
airplane.
Yeah. You get poop,
Hams,
Cheetos, ham.
Purell, fentanyl.
I physically. Oh, wait. They didn't even understand what was wrong with that. We were on an international flight too, so I bet they got in big trouble from the cops when we landed. Oh, damn. Before takeoff one day, this guy wanted to use the toilet.
I've got to use the toilet.
The manager had the phone line across the toilet. The manager had the phone line across the doorway. So I told him he would just have to wait for 1 minute. When he tried to push past me, I physically stopped him. He swore at me and the captain kicked him off the plane.
What the fuck you doing? I said I got to use the toilet.
He then contacted the company threatening to sue me for physical assault.
I saw you for standing in front of the toilet. Dude, I fucking love when British people say toilet.
Me too.
Dude, let's have a regular conversation about what we're doing tonight.
Okay.
Oh, they're saying to get me some fucking, I don't know, I might have a pint.
Man, that is so good. Let's go to one place with the fish and chips.
Absolutely, I want to get down on them fucking fish and chips and maybe stick my hands inside a bird.
Oh, yeah, stick your hands inside a bird, maybe pull out a smaller bird, better known as an egg. Let's go right now. Grab my jacket, use the toilet.
Oh, I had to throw something in the bin.
Let's go right over and throw something in the bin and use the toilet. We gotta go right after I throw something in the bin.
Right in the bin. In the bin.
Right in the bin in the toilet.
And then finally, we once had a serious medical incident, and while we were on the aisle floor attending to the patient, a guy 2 rows behind asked when his pie will be ready. Damn, people just don't care.
What does it mean?
I have loads and loads of more stories, and these are obviously all the short versions to appease Steve. But let me know if you want some more details.
Yeah.
Anyway, boys, thanks for all the laughs. I often get strange looks on the bus on the way to and from the airport when I'm laughing my ass off to your podcast.
Dude, there was a flight attendant on the way to Hawaii who was so beautiful, and me and Zoya were sitting separate from each other, and we kept looking at each other. We're
And going like,
are we making this relationship one different? And Zoe was like,
are we adding a +1?
Zoe was like, hit on her. And I'm like, I'm not going to be a creepy guy in a plane.
No,
and
it's
I
all
kept
about
sending
Zoya.
booze back to Zoya.
Yeah, Zoya has to do it.
I said, you do it.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm drunk.
Damn, but that's the best time to do it.
I kept sending her like tequila and
Dude,
chocolate.
come on. She's got to do it.
Yeah. Also, you see me being like, listen. And then you see Zoya being like, listen.
that's what I'm saying,
Who
like-
you gonna say yes to?
You could do it.
Yeah.
You got
Zoya has to be like,
It's just going to be harder.
Zoya has to be like, how about we enter into one of these 3-person relationships, but you have to deal with that guy. And then I'm 3 seats up being like,
So excited, and you got like a bone. You're pitching a tent in your sweatpants.
why do you have the blanket and the tray down and like things like that?
And you're kind of like squatting. Like I guess passengers don't expect the flight attendant to be human or something. Keep up the awesome work. Shout out to Derek, and please do not spin, Freya.
I feel very bad for flight attendants. Also, like, what a great indicator. I know I've said this on the internet 1,000 times, but if you're nervous to fly, flight attendant is a great should I panic indicator.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the flight's jostling all around. Just look at the flight attendants. If they
Dude.
don't look worried, you're
It
Gucci Santucci.
actually really calmed me. On
Yeah.
we were flying into Seattle, and this pilot was like, "This is I always hate."
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Dude, I would be like, "Put me in the parachute thing.
You're like,
I'm out." I'm like, "What do I have to do to get parachute pushed out of this plane?"
hey, I took a bunch of skirts pictures of your balls.
Yeah.
I don't know, get me
I
outta
took a
here.
picture of the pilot's balls.
I locked the kid in the bathroom. Get me out of here.
And I'm shitting. So, oh, dude, yeah, when the pilots are like,
We're gonna have a little bit of turbulence coming in. It's not gonna be too bad. Keep your seatbelts on.
Just trying to search for the words the whole time.
It's like you don't have to make a sound.
He's doing 1,000 things with instruments, and the microphone's on. He's like,
Just give me
the light is on.
But whenever that happens, I'm like, oh fuck. It could be like if they're telling us, that means it's probably gonna suck. So I'm like, man, I wish they just. I always wish for the flights where they just go like,
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-hour flight. It's gonna be beautiful, smooth, clear skies the entire time. We're gonna land real nice, too. I'm not gonna be hard with the landing. It's gonna be nice.
But they don't. There's so many other factors that
I know.
contribute to like a harder. Like if the wind picks up right when they're landing, you could feel when like the autopilot is off and the regular guy pilot takes or
yeah, because you
girl
feel it
pilot.
kind of go like,
yeah. Like whoa, we're kind of moving around, huh?
yeah.
And then so I always like. I bet it always looks way different from outside the plane too. I bet you've been in some
totally.
landings that are like real like this,
Yeah,
but
that
you
are-
would never know because they're so good.
Oh yeah, and you're like, you don't feel it in the plane really.
Right. I let go of. I used to be a real nervous flyer, and I let go of all. I'm like, if something bad happens, guess what? I ain't gonna feel pain.
Yeah,
from it.
there's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah.
You
And then
literally
me and
have no
Zoya are like,
control.
we're gonna die together. Isn't that nice?
Right?
We don't have to go through life without each other.
See, and that's
Dead.
that's what.
Yeah. Oops, something happened.
Oh, that was weird. What the hell was that? You think?
Still recording?
Yeah. Why did that happen to all of us?
We've been in the metaverse this whole
Could've been
time.
just something with a plug.
Anyway,
Yeah, maybe.
so, dude, but you're right about watching the flight attendants.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because after that guy was like, "There's gonna be 10 minutes, just relax," and it was like, it happened, and I was like, okay, this kind of sucks. There's nothing you can do about it, but it sucks. And I'm
It's
like,
my buy rating.
I'm like, oh fuck. And then all of a sudden you see the flight attendants come through, like nothing's happening.
Yeah, they're
And they're
collecting
like,
garbage.
Yeah, and they're like getting the trash, or they're like, do you need another thing? And it's like they're holding onto the seat.
Yeah. Dude, they're
Yeah, they're
pressing
doing
against the
that.
thing.
Yeah, and it's, but they're still chill.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, if they're chill, I'm chill.
Yeah, if you see a flight attendant go like this,
Yeah, or like run down the aisle to buckle in.
yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Dude, I was super scared for that old woman I talked about a couple weeks ago on my flight back from
Oh yeah, the one that was like having a medical issue.
Montreal.
Yeah.
And she was super old and she had like an allergic reaction or something. And so you saw the fear on the flight attendant's face and they brought over like a little oxygen.
Because they don't
thing.
want anything to happen.
Dude, and then I'm thinking when they bring over the can of oxygen, I'm like, didn't you tell us
Yeah.
that you just gotta
Yeah.
why don't you just drop that down in B12 or something like that?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because I think it's an
maybe it
all
would
or
cause
nothing thing.
panic
Dude,
for
they all dropped that
everybody.
and we goes, okay.
And then the lady's like freaking out.
like, no. Then you got to tell everyone not to do it.
Just don't put it on. God, why are you putting it on?
I thought it'd be funny.
I want to take a selfie. I wanted to say make people think I'm crashing on a plane.
I would put 2 of them over my ears. Quiet, nice.
It's just.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the show. I want to thank Kevin Plackey, Ryan Faroki, Leah, whatever her
Save
last
that
name
off the
is.
whole show.
Mike, congratulations on the Surrounded show.
Thank you so much. I'm famous now.
I'll be there tonight. I'm excited about that.
Thank you.
And anything else? Anything else? You got something to say?
Kevin just pooped a gold nugget. Oh yeah, Patreon.
Oh, Patreon, yeah. So for those of you, I mean, this is like already the first of the month, but for those of you that are a patron of Dynamic Banter, wow, are we thankful for you guys. How fun and cool has it been so far? The content's awesome thanks to Kevin.
Kevin's
And
doing a great job.
Kevin's been killing it. Everything looks awesome. Everything sounds awesome. And we hope you guys really enjoy what's there. And just know that we have like bi-weekly meetings about like what the next like month of stuff is.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, we had a
There's-
great one the other day.
we get to stretch out our creative wings.
Yeah.
And, you know, this show is like basically this. It's Dynamic Banter, the show, the podcast.
Always gonna be this.
But the extension of it on Patreon is almost like you get more more from the universe of Dynamic Banter.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting to play in that world
Yes.
and make some fun stuff for you guys.
At some point, we realized we could do whatever we want to do, and we have very creative people helping us make
That
that
can
stuff,
make it
and we got
happen.
really excited.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that until the wheels fall off.
Yeah, so definitely thank you for that, and we appreciate your guys' support a lot, and get ready for some really exciting stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else? Wonderful. Well, guys, if I